Hey everyone, this is James, and this is my 4-hour chart of Ethereum. This is March 6th, about 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and this is ETH USD on the Bitfinex exchange. I am going to call Ethereum the mole because right here we have the mole's tunnel, and it just is continuing to burrow horizontally. So there we go. That is exactly what price movement is doing. Now we've come down from a negative trend line, and we're slowly working our way over to the edge of it. And there's two things that are going to happen. Either Ethereum's going to break through, right? Or it is going to roll over right here. And we could possibly, if Ethereum takes out roughly about 798 on the Bitfinex exchange, it is going to be negative and price is going to drop rather significantly. I do think then we would actually see Ethereum do something amazing. Unfortunately, it'd be bad for investors, but price would at least move in a rapid fashion. If we do break through the red line, though, price is still going to go fairly horizontal. So we could see an upside on Ethereum, roughly about $895. This is not investment advice. This video is for educational purposes only. I do have to put that disclaimer out there. But those are the two possibilities that we literally have right here. And the reason why I say that is because when you look at price consolidating like this, there's only a 50-50 probability that price will break to the upside or the downside. You can see though, visually, when I zoom out, hang on real quick, the slope, instead of perfectly straight, let me show you a perfectly straight line, that way we have a reference point. Right? The pink line is perfectly horizontal. Okay, you can see the slope is increased, so it's a slow creep, and obviously that slope is reflective in the price of Ethereum. So what's going to happen though, however, since we're pushing against this long-term downtrend line, price is going to have to make a decision, and make a decision rather quickly. Now, I do think, based on my Bitcoin analysis video, which if you've not seen that, I would suggest watching that, that Bitcoin is more than likely going to head lower now. I was bullish on Bitcoin unless something major happens overnight to change my decision, like Bitcoin at least traveling above and trading above the 11,400 zone and then working its way back to the 11,700 area. I am not going to be bullish on Bitcoin at all, especially after the sell-off that we had in the break of the uptrend line. The reason why I bring that up is because you can obviously see what happened in Ethereum as Bitcoin has made its decline as well too. So if you could imagine, if Ethereum starts to work its way up and if Bitcoin takes a hit, we obviously know which way Ethereum's going, and that is down. And if Ethereum does travel downward, it is going to be, unfortunately, a brutal path, because we could see Ethereum in the maybe low 600s, mid 500s. It's ultimately going to determine on what happens and the velocity, like the speed that price falls at. Okay, so if it's more of a vertical drop, then obviously we'll drop vertically, create a structure, and then from there we'll have a better figure on where price could be headed to. But if Ethereum does break this level, this 798 area, it is not going to be good. If it does, however, just kind of stay on its own course, regardless of what Bitcoin's doing, and it burrows its way out of here, okay, then there's a high possibility that it is going to get a pop, and it is going to head to roughly about the 890, 900 level on the Bitfinex exchange. If we can not only do that, but clear above here, there's a possibility that we could use this area, this resistance line, as a support to springboard price up into about the 1,000 range. Now, if you had to ask me the probability of that versus the probability of the downside, I think there's a higher probability we have more downside than we do more upside, just based on the price action in Bitcoin. And that's the only reason why I'm bringing that up. So what I'm going to do is tomorrow morning, I'm going to see how price pans out in Bitcoin. And if something major happens in Ethereum or in Litecoin, I did a Litecoin video just a little while ago too. If something major happens there, I will post an update. I'll probably just do like an all-in-one video, just a quick brief update. But no matter what, at the end of the day, Ethereum and Litecoin seem to be tracking Bitcoin. Now, Ethereum's been extremely sluggish. It's like a sloth. That's exactly what it is. It's like a sloth that is just creeping along almost a horizontal slope. So it's not very exciting. It's not an exciting market to cover right now. It seems that the market is at a very critical point, and I think that if it does break down to the downside, then the investors that are in here, the traders that are in here, are just going to give up and get out, because we've had some extreme, I mean, look at this horizontal movement. Everyone's just waiting for something to happen. I see comments all the time like, what's going on with Ethereum? What's going on with Ethereum? And I'm like, just forget about it. It's literally, right now, it's like sunbathing. It's just laying down. It's taking it easy, okay? It just doesn't want to work too hard. It's on vacation right now compared to the other coins. So that's pretty much it for tonight. You know, I don't want to go off on a tangent, but I'll have to see exactly what happens tomorrow morning in Bitcoin, and then based on that analysis, I'll provide an update for Litecoin and Ethereum. And like I said, I'll probably just do it in that one video instead of making 3 separate videos. So everybody have a great night. I appreciate the support. If you do like the content, you do like the videos, I try to stay as unbiased as possible and give both sides. That way everyone can make their own decision. But if you do enjoy the content, please like, subscribe, and share the content. That does help me, and it just it helps me meet new people out there. And I enjoy the comments when people tell me that I've helped them, and it's just it's a very rewarding thing to do, to share your own knowledge that you take for granted, and it ends up helping other people out there. So like I said, this is for educational purposes. This is not investment advice. You don't have enough information here to make a proper investment. These are not channels. They're not to be traded like channels. I hope that nobody ever looks at these videos and thinks these are channels. They are not channels at all. And if you want to try to buy and sell off based on these lines that I give you, you're probably going to wreck yourself, and it's not going to be a very good thing. But anyways, that's it for tonight. I will talk to everybody tomorrow morning. My Bitcoin video is going to be about 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So depending on where you are in the world, that could be morning or the evening for you. So you have a great day or a great night.